Hello, hello, my beautiful Cancers. This is your 2022 reading, your yearly reading for 2022 for Cancer energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Eccentric. My name is Josie, and I will be reading for you in the now. We're going to pull the 12 oracle cards for the year. And while I'm doing that, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you my broad disclaimers, okay? Energy comes to you, from you, and happens around you. It's very important that you use your intuition to receive intuitive messages in the now. Also, if I happen to mention anything medical, I'm not a medical professional, and that is not medical advice. So please use your discernment in the now. If I say something is going to happen in a certain month, it doesn't mean it has to be that way. It can happen any time of the year, okay? So now that we have our tools, we're almost done, and we're going to get into our reading. Yes. 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 All right. Cancer, we are starting January off with all tied up. Let's see what this is about. Cancer, in January, you're going to go through some changes, sudden unexpected events, and you're going to need to kind of try to prepare your mind for it, because I don't think that there's any physical preparedness. But like, if you're watching this video, expect to be adaptable in January and deal with changes, okay? You've got the Five of Cups here, talking about some disappointment. You got the Ace of Wands here, and then you got the Page of Spears. So a Page of Spears person, which is an air person, because this is a swords energy. A Page of Spears person may be a child, right? May have disappointed you because they did something out of passion and they didn't think, and you were disappointed, and it caused an inconvenience in your life and you had to deal with it, okay? Now, this could have been a grown adult that just did something immature as well. But somebody did something that was an air sign and caused an inconvenience in your life, and you're having to adjust. Okay? Now, for those of you where that didn't happen, some of you, which I find this combination interesting, some of you are going somewhere in January, you're traveling. I don't know if your current living situation, you were disappointed, or something disappointed you and you decided to go and either, like, I don't really think you're moving. I think you're just traveling. You needed to go on a trip. Okay. There's a situation, Cancer, where somebody is not speaking to you with tact. Like, Cancer, you may be dealing with somebody that does not have any respect when they talk to. And for some of you who may be dealing with a love situation, like if it's a new person, if you were thinking that that person is just there for sex, then you're right, Cancer. I'm here to confirm that for you in the now. Okay, let's move on to February. You've got adjacent possibilities. So yeah, for those of you who are brave enough to walk away from whatever you were dealing with, or to make adjustments, you definitely had doors closed but doors opening at the same time, okay? You've got the King of Spears, so you're dealing with air sign people for sure. You got the Seven of Cups. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. And that's when I saw the Seven of Cups, I was like, hey, y'all got something that you wanted, but it came out of a situation that disappointed you. Like, you actually benefited from a tower moment, it seems, or you benefited from some kind of inconvenience. You got this Ten of Pentacles over here. You got this Seven of Cups. And for a lot of you, you're the one with the King of Spears energy. you finally made a decision, and then the universe was able to move on your behalf. I think you spent some time and you had not made a decision yet, and everything was kind of at a standstill. Okay. Now, for those of you who may be dealing with a person currently, not a new person, but somebody that's got air sign in their chart somewhere, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, like if you're already in a relationship with them, I believe that you're receiving something, or they may be receiving something that they have been waiting for, maybe that they had invested in. Okay, something is reaching maturity. And it could just be the relationship. You may be going to the next level, but there is definitely some tangible stability and root chakra satisfaction here. You see what I mean? Um, the two cups that stand out to me is the one with the fire and the one with the snake. So there may have been some healing that happened as well, and some like transmutation of energies. And it all started with a decision, Cancer. Very interesting. We've got the world. If you don't travel in January, you definitely traveling in March. You got the world. Okay. Let's see. You going somewhere, Cancer. Even if it's just to deal with family, they don't live near you. And then some of you Cancers, you might have an out-of-body experience or some kind of experience where you're dealing with energies, entities, even just past loved ones, ghosts type thing, paranormal stuff. Because this card is looking kind of 12th housey to me right now as well. So you have a 12th house theme going on. If you don't know what the 12th house in astrology is, just Google the 12th house. You got 4 cards, which I think is interesting. Yep, you got the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy, which is about having faith, which is the 12th house. You've got the 7 of spears. No, 7 of pentacles, y'all. Forgive me. You've got the Queen of Wands, fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and then you've got the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this travel is going to be sudden. You're going to get some kind of communication from a fire sign saying, hey, the deal is on, let's go. Maybe you were waiting for something, waiting for a notification to be able to move forward on something, and it's going to come out of nowhere. And you know how you can get comfortable and then all of a sudden everything's an emergency. This is that hurry up and wait situation, right? Now, for those of you experiencing paranormal activity and things like that, this is something that you ask for. Maybe you ask for the ability to see or to be a medium, something like that. And with that 7 of Pentacles card, you definitely manifested, and all out of nowhere, you're going to be dealing with like a new ability. So don't freak out when it shows up, because it's not going to be gradual. Some of y'all probably thought it was going to be gradual, but it's just going to come out of nowhere. And I think the first energy you're going to be dealing with is a fire sign female. Now, if you didn't ask for these abilities, if you weren't intentionally trying to see, take that up with source, and just remember that you can set boundaries even with the spiritual world, okay? And if you are having any kinds of issues, just get a reading. If it's something that you don't understand that's happening to you spiritually. Because I feel like some of you are going to fall into victim mode with this paranormal situation, and it's not that serious. It's not what you think it is. All right, we got April here with the Strength card. I call it the Strength, but it's Angel of Strength. You got the Strength card. You got a lot of changes happening in the first part of the year. Cancer, you may need to ask for help in order to gain the victory that you're trying to gain, because we got the Six of Pentacles here. A Virgo may be very helpful for you. Virgo energy. You got that two of rods and that six of rods. So yeah, in order to get this victory, Cancer, you're going to have strength. Talk to people that you probably don't want to talk to. Some of y'all may have to pay a lawyer when you really don't want to, but it's going to be worth it. And some of you may be dealing with video chatting. Like, you may run into a situation where you're in a long distance online relationship or something like that. Or you find that perfect strangers are assisting you. Like, Cancer, you might have a situation where you feel like your online friends are supporting you better than your friends and family, your actual friends and family, okay? Some of you who needed a job, you will be victorious in April, okay? If you were looking for a job. All right. For May, we've got the Woman holding the heart. And for this message in May, the angels are going to want to really interact with you and speak with you. So fresh cut flowers, you can keep them in the house. Angels love that high vibrational energy. Choose whatever kind you want. But they like flowers being in the home. And if you have any relationship issues, the angelic realm is going to be a good medium to assist with that in May, okay? Yeah, some of y'all are having, y'all are needing, oh, okay. Some of y'all are simply just not listening to your intuition. This is a situation where somebody's putting in work and the other person, like, somebody is trying to prove to somebody that they are worth being like wifey or husband material, but they don't. I'm not even gonna say y'all don't realize it. Y'all know something ain't right, because you got this Seven of Spears here, and then you got the Two of Spears. Cancer, listen to your intuition and take that energy and put it back into yourself, because there's something you're trying not to see here, okay? Whatever you're putting energy into, whether it be a person, an investment, you need to listen to your gut. Again, y'all, it seems like y'all are just getting confirmations, because I feel like I'm confirming this for somebody. If you feel like somebody ain't right that you've been investing in, if you feel like some investment money wise is not right, or energetic wise with anybody, that you feel like you need to leave a person alone or walk away from a project or a situation, please do. Okay? Because for some of y'all, your heart is not even in it. You're lying to yourself about whatever it is that you're trying to do for work. But because you don't know what to do next, you're just kind of having to like lie to yourself about how bad the situation is. And the angels want to help you move out of that situation. But you got to really honor your heart in May, okay? All right, appreciation in June. June. Appreciation in June. All right. Let's see. Let it go. Appreciation in June. Very interesting. All right, you got the Death card. You've got Justice, right? And then you've got the Nine of Rods. So if you had to go to court, maybe you had to hire a defense attorney, or maybe you're getting a divorce, something. Um, your attorney, whoever you are, is definitely going to get the job done. I think they have a reputation for like shutting things down. They're really sharp, okay? Now, for those of you not dealing with a court situation, some of y'all are definitely dealing with something spiritual that may be freaking you out. You may have fear where it's not necessary. Okay, you're going through a transformation. Some of y'all may be dealing with a family member. You may be having to take care of them, and they may be on hospice. Okay, and you're doing your duty, like as a child, like you may be their daughter or their son, but y'all may be taking care of somebody that's in hospice. Like that's they're gonna pass away. It's just a matter of time situation. But you're going to be provided for, okay? Because I feel like some of y'all got more responsibility than you feel like you can bear. But with this appreciation card, you are going to be provided for, just not in the way that you thought or you think it should be, from the people that you think should be helping you. Okay, let's go to July. We've got envy. I hear that they're in a class of their own. So some of you Cancers are in a class of your own. And you know what happens when you're in a class of your own? People, they get funny with you because they don't understand why you can't just be like everybody else. They don't understand why you can't go out to the club. They don't understand why you can't do all of these things that are not making you money. They don't know how focused you are on having a comfortable life. But I know, because it's right here. You got that 10 of Pentacles again, and with that 8 of Wands, this may be a sudden inheritance. A Capricorn person may be involved. Even though this is the Devil card, I don't feel like it's negative. I feel like it's necessary, and that's two different things. I feel like you're having to check your circle right now, because you're dealing with envy and you're dealing with the devil. So people may be they may become vindictive. Okay, they may become funny because you've got that 10 of Pentacles coming in real quick and fast and out of nowhere. And you know how people want to be entitled to stuff. Okay, so this money, this resource can come from anywhere at any time. This is not oh, you won the lottery or got an inheritance. This is a all-purpose 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and your job is to be aware of the people that you can tell and the people that you should not tell about this. Okay, and try not to allow this these people to make you feel some kind of way, because they can bring your energy down and slow down your progress. Just because you got the 10 of Pentacles doesn't mean that that's it and that's all you ever want to manifest. And they can mess with that and make you feel some kind of way, and just kind of bring your energy down, and it can keep you from enjoying keep you from enjoying um your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, August, walking away. Yep, you're walking away. Some people are walking away from you naturally. Let them go. Whatever's trying to leave your life, let it go. Some of you are finally getting money to put somebody in rehab or go to rehab yourself, and you're walking away from addiction of some sort. So there's a lot of walking away, like in multiple aspects for Cancers. Okay. Oh, wow. 3 cards just kind of fell out. You got the Hermit, you got the Ace of Swords, and then you got the Ten of Pentacles again. So dang, there's some of you that have this agreement. Maybe it's like a trust and you can't get the money until you're a certain age. Or maybe there's some kind of court situation where you can't get this Ten of Pentacles until you take a class and then, you know, do whatever it is they want you to do. Some of y'all are basically, it look like you purchasing a home. And you know how sometimes during the process there's a standstill, seems like nothing's happening, and you're dealing with the energy of wondering what's going on. But um there are some things you may have to walk away from. Maybe the home you what do you call it, put a purchase on, offer on. Maybe you found out something at the last minute and you're like, I'm not finna get locked into this. Like you, so you switch, like you make an offer on a different property. um Something happened to make you think about something and then decide to walk away. You walked away from the Eight of Swords energy. Some of y'all may be dealing with a person that is, I think they may be gaslighting you or something, telling you that they're going to give you the Ten of Pentacles, but they're also like trying to control you. So you know you wouldn't be happy in that situation because, yeah, they may be rich, but you're going to be controlled. And you don't want that. And you had to really think hard before you walked away from all of this, you know, material stuff that this person was offering you. All right. September, you've got the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Looks like you had some lessons throughout 2022 dealing with people. Okay. The crown chakra is the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Very, very interesting. You've got some, tell me how you really feel, show me who you really are energy going on in 2022. Some people are just not going to be proud that you made it. And, you made it in whatever way that looks like for you. But there's something that happened in your life where you feel like you've made it. And not everybody's going to be proud for you. And I know that family means a lot to you, but sometimes you just got to let that go in order for you to keep your comfort and your stability and your life together. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you Cancers, there are some people that you love that manipulate you because of the fact that your emotions are easily triggered. Okay? You got the Page of Wands, the Fool, and then the Page of Cups. Some of y'all might be co-parents and you might be eventually taking like a late summer trip or some kind of summer trip with your kids. And I said co-parents initially because there's only one parent and two children. But it doesn't mean that it's not a family trip. But there's definitely some kind of trip that's being taken. Now, some of you, be careful if you don't want no kids because you might go on a trip with your significant other and end up pregnant. Okay? Some of you, lots of scenarios. In September, you may have some kind of speaking engagement, or you may be just casually talking to people about the things that you've learned. Like you may be divulging wisdom onto listening ears as well. Okay, you're trying something new, you're being courageous, and whatever it is that you're doing, you're nurturing either younger people or you're nurturing adults through sharing your wisdom. You're enriching them spiritually, okay? Even if it's not formal. October, we got the Temple Path. Yes. Whenever the Temple Path comes up, you can guarantee there's some kind of awakening. So I think your whole so far 2022 is about you going through a transformation, you not being the same person that you were before, people reacting to that, you having to have strength, you trying new things, and also having a very potent spiritual experience as well. Okay, it's like you're having this extravagant spiritual experience at the same time as you're having this beautiful, glow up or blossoming physically in your life in various ways. We've got the Knight of Spears, we've got the Nine of Spears, and then we got the Ten of Spears. Cancer, some of y'all may experience someone passing away in 2022. Okay? My condolences for those of you who lose someone in 2022, because everything is looking kind of crossing over type energy. Now we got a Knight of Spears here, so that person is a air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Somebody may be coming to deliver the message that somebody passed away. Okay, and Cancer, you're gonna go through it, but this is normal and there's nothing bad about it. It's very important not to judge yourself in your process, okay? Because you're gonna have issues sleeping, you're gonna be concerned, but this event is a catalyst to your awakening, because with this Temple Path card, it's talking about going on a spiritual journey, okay? And you're going, and this is why they bring up the mediumship again. You're going to be, maybe it was a fire sign that passed away, but Cancer, if it's not earlier in the year, it's going to be in October, where the veil is really thin, might I add, that you're going to experience a passed on loved one, like speaking with you or trying to connect with you in some kind of way, whether they be recent or they passed a long time ago. That's gonna, your mediumship is coming through, okay, whether you like it or not. So like I said, if you're having issues dealing with it, just book a reading, because some of y'all, it's hard to not be scared. Look at this is my crossing over card, journey. So again, y'all got a lot of afterlife and death energy happening in 2022. There may be multiple people. You may be one of those people that's going to a lot of funerals. Okay. This just may be that year. I don't know what kind of personal year you have in as far as numerology, but you're going to need to look that up. Look up your personal year. It's your birthday. It's the month and day you were born with the current year, which is 2022. Um, and just reduce all of that from the left to the right. Yeah, with this journey card though, there is some travel as well. Some of y'all, I promise y'all are like doing some kind of speaking engagements, or it's somebody that you're talking to that is really, really benefiting. Yeah, you got some strong travel energy in November. Okay. Some of y'all might be guidance counselors. Some of y'all might be therapists. There's something going on here with you helping people through what you're saying. You've got a new beginning, you've got movement, and you've got choices where you didn't have choices before, Cancer. You definitely have this journey card, and it belongs to you. Okay, that's what they say. This journey belongs to you. Nobody can dictate how you want to do this. You're in control, and you're going to do what you want to do. This is your new beginning. Don't let nobody come in. Let's say if you have a travel companion, don't let nobody come in and change your plans or your itinerary. Okay? Because again, this is also a spiritual journey, and there's certain things you're supposed to be doing synchronistically. Okay? December, you've got the door to value. After going through all of that, you're finally going to realize how valuable you are, and you're finally going to release what people think about you and validate yourself. That's great. You got the door to value, and by the end of the year, let's say you have a small business or a business just period, I feel like you're going to be satisfied at the progress and the revenue that you bring in 2022. You're going to be happy with that. Okay? You got the hermit card again. You got the hanged man, and then you got the three of pentacles. Be willing to learn, be open to learning, Cancer, because that's going to help you secure your bag. um, with the hermit and the three of pentacles there, I feel like some of y'all are definitely going to be dealing with training. You're going to be dealing with situations where you can't work until you finish training, or you have probationary periods, something like that. But with this door to value, um, don't think that just because you have a slow start that means it's going to be that way, or it's going to take long, because whatever you're doing, you're supposed to be doing, and you're being blessed. So don't listen to other people's stories about how they climbed the ladder and timelines and stuff, because that doesn't apply to you in this situation. Just learn what you need to learn and do you naturally, okay? Because it's not about the skill, it's about the person and how they express it, okay? Um, for some of you, you may decide that you, after finally getting a, what do you call it, scholarships and things, you may finally decide to go to school, or finally you're able to go to school when you've been trying to get enough money or get enough funds to pay your tuition. It's here in December, you know. So yeah, I heard Magic 8 Ball. For 2022, Cancers, you're going to have to really like be your own authority. You're going to have to express your heart differently than you normally do. Don't allow people to trigger you and you get all up in your feelings, because they know this about you and they're manipulating or taking advantage of you. And if you're having a spiritual experience that you don't understand and it's freaking you out, you can definitely schedule a reading. I can help you with that. Yeah, you're going to have strength, but it looks like you're going through a rite of passage. You're definitely going through an awakening, and you're going to come out stronger and able to love even more, because you're learning how to love yourself and trust your intuition in 2022, okay? So yeah, those are your messages, Cancer, for the year of 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.